So because you are here and it's all about networking, it's all about filmmaking. So Christine, tell us about your movie. Tell us in regards to things that you have been doing so everybody can know. Let's go.
Well, I'm here on behalf of Calls, which was a true crime, ghost story, thriller type vibes. And it is up for an award, so hopefully fingers crossed for Brandon Keaton, the filmmaker, who couldn't make it tonight, but that's why I'm here, so I'm happy. And yeah, this is my first experience here, and I now already want to submit my own films to this festival and come back on behalf of my own films because I've seen how great it is and how wonderful the people are.
Please state your name.
Angeline Monegro from Dominican Republic.
Ay, mira eso. All right, so I'm super happy that you're actually here. So, coming from the Dominican Republic and you're a filmmaker, producing all that great stuff, how does it feel to actually have your film here at the Chandler International Film Festival?
And we're happy to be here because we came so far, and it's amazing everything that we can see here. All the organization, the other movie, the people here are amazing. People like you. And you can meet a lot of people of the industry here.
Yes. In regards to film, knowing that it's kind of different when it comes from the Dominican Republic and now in the U.S., how does it feel to see yourself on a big screen at the Chandler International Film Festival?
As we say in Spanish, cruzamos el charco.
Eso.
Now we are in a big country. And it's amazing. It's a dream comes true that we are here. Yes. Thanks to God and all the producer, the director, and all the crew that make this movie possible.
What is your name, sir?
Rowdy J. Olson, good to meet you.
So tell us what movie you're actually, the maker of.
So you're not going to believe this, but I was a director of a Western titled Woman with No Name.
A woman with no name. Don't want to meet her. Okay, all right. And yeah, she's a character? She's a character? Okay. So tell us a little bit about the film, and also tell us in regards to how do you feel about being here at this event, number one, and also at the Chandler International Film Festival.
Absolutely. The film itself is a surrealist piece. It captures kind of the essence of a dream state, which is always good fun to watch. It's also fun to mix that with Western themes as well. I love being here, love meeting people, love good free food. It's always fun to be here.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Tobin Carter.
And Torrin Brown.
Torrin Brown. All right. So being a filmmaker, it's all about networking, but it's also being able to bring up great ideas as well for other people to see what you're all about. Tell us the film that you made, right? And then tell us in regards to kind of the synopsis of it.
Yeah, for sure. I made a film called Real Mother. It's about an adoptee who meets his biological mother for the first time after everyone in his life has kind of told him that he has to. And then when he meets her, he expects it to be this transcendent experience, and she's just a person, and not even a person he particularly likes.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. And is this a feature film or a short film?
It is a short film.
Nice. Congratulations. And your part, sir, what is your part in this?
Cinematographer and editor.
How is it working with him?
Fantastic as always, and it was the very first project we worked on together, and we've worked on 3, almost 4 projects since then.
Nice. So you actually built a great reputation with each other to be able to make some really great films.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready to network with some really great filmmakers tonight?
I feel so honored to be in this room with so many incredibly talented people that I would be fortunate to be able to talk to any of them. So yes, always, definitely.
Same question for you, sir.
Absolutely. I've tried to talk to as many people as I can. I'm just so glad to get one more chance.
Hi, my name is Asit Vyas, and I'm creator and producer of Paper Flowers.
So being here today and being at this event is a great way to do some really great networking. Have you been doing some networking since you've been here?
Oh, yes. That's the only thing I'm doing.
That's the only thing you're doing?
That's correct.
Besides eating and just networking?
Yeah, that's the part of network.
That's the part of networking? So tell us a little bit about Paper Flowers in a quick 15 seconds. Let's go.
Sure. So Paper Flower is an inspirational love story of a U.S. Peace Corps volunteer and his high school sweetheart. Their story captured widespread attention when article "Thank You Cancer" was published in Huffington Post, inspiring people all around the world to appreciate a gift of life a little more, live in the moment, and love unconditionally.
I love your passion for your films, and I think as filmmakers we have a purpose, and we also have that passion of what we do, right? In regards to your film being played here, how do you feel about the moment when you saw your film on a big screen?
Oh, that's a filmmaker's dream come true. When we spend many years to make the film, and when we see the film with the audience on a big screen, and Chandler International Film Festival has given us that opportunity to screen our film on a bigger screen, and the audience reaction was amazing. So I really thank Chandler Film Festival and the organization and my friend Mitesh Patel for the opportunity.
We got the Dominican Republic representing again here on the red carpet. Being here and having your film being shown here, how does that make you feel at this moment?
I don't know how to say. I don't know how to start, man. Speechless. I never seen none of my stuff on the big screen, and that was just a dream come true at CIFF. So that was enough for me.
How long did it take for you to actually put your film together?
Took me around 6 months to write it. We took like 3 months shooting, and then I edited it in 6 months.
Wow, in 6 months. You're working hard, Papa. You're working very hard. Now, in regards to being here, is this your first time at the Chandler International Film Festival?
Yes.
And for you guys, how do you guys feel about being here at the Chandler International Film Festival?
It's a complete honor. I mean, to be, rubbing elbows with some very important people, it's very incredible. It's a really good feeling.
Yes. Seguro.
Para mí es una bendición muy grande estar este momento aquí con ustedes. Gracias.
He loves being here, everybody, and that's what we're all about. We're bringing cultures together through film as well, and also congratulations, felicidades, here we go again, right, to all of you guys for being here today. Everybody, a round of applause for the cast of Berlin. Mr. Adam Richards, you are a filmmaker. Tell us in regards to some of the films that you actually have made.
I've worked on many as an action director, as a stuntman, as a creating action scenes for many films, from like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I was a stunt double for that. Then I've worked on Jackie Chan movies, and then I've worked on a lot of the Bollywood and Tamil and Telugu films over the years.
Yes.
Even Die Hard 4 as Bruce Willis' stunt double.
Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis.
So how do you feel about being here at the Chandler International Film Festival? Not only just, of course, to network with great people, but just to be here from the UK, in the US, and having a great time in Chandler.
I found this event very family oriented. It was very welcoming and very lovable, and sort of everyone's been so friendly and so welcoming.
Everybody needs to take heed of creativity within each other as well too. Do you have any inspirational thoughts for some of the upcoming filmmakers that may be here?
I think just pick a camera up and just start shooting, and like anybody, it's the hardest thing is to get funding. But if you can't get funding, then just shoot something, just play around with angles.
And we have two filmmakers that's actually here. And please state your name, sir.
My name is Dan Delaney.
Dan.
Seema Tarani, our project is Silhouette.
Tell us a little bit of synopsis of Silhouette. I give you 15 seconds. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, it's actually, I'm a jazz pianist for a living, where I get a chance to share a personal story that we went through, a challenging time, and it came through in a piece of music I wrote during that time, and we had an opportunity to present it through the Scottsdale Center for the Performing Arts, shot the footage there, and we're pretty proud of it. We want to get the message out. It will resonate with a lot of people, I believe.
So what was the passion? What did you get out of it when you saw it on the big screen?
Well, again, being that this was a personal story, and there is a message, that's an awareness message, for us, it was like reliving that, so it was simple in that sense, but at the same time, we had to go back to a place where we're glad we're not there anymore.
Yes, yes.
And that the reward is truly to get the message out, and also it's sort of a music video, but in a short film format. And for me, he wrote the song during a very challenging time, obviously.
Yes.
And for me, it's just having him be heard, because the music is absolutely beautiful and it's very cinematic.
All right, please state your name, love.
I'm Olivia Andrew Stratton. Tyler James White.
That's right. So the movie that you guys were filmed in, what is it?
My film is The Dolphin Dilemma.
And Adolescent Plush.
That's right, Adolescent Plush. Let's go. All right, so making this film, right, and being able to go through the ups and the downs and being able to be that filmmaker, what were some of the lessons that you actually learned with making your film?
Working with dolphins that you cannot control can be difficult. Yeah, in wildlife situations, you never know what you're gonna get, and so you have to adapt and move on. Maybe you don't see them that day, so you have to think of other things that you can be filming, and it was really rewarding.
What is the message that you want people to really get out of your short film?
I think, so the short film is about freshwater skin disease in dolphins and the science that goes behind how they figured out that climate change was the cause. Yeah. And for me, the biggest thing that you can walk away is that supporting local people, boots on ground,
Let's go.
That is so much more impactful, even if it's just taking a photo and sending that location to those scientists that are working. That gives them the opportunity to go to the government and say, this endangered species is here, and so let's protect it.
In regards to making this film, how long is the film and what is the film about?
It's 18 minutes. It's a coming-of-age story about a young woman. Day after high school comes to an end, and she's forced out of her childhood home because it got foreclosed on. So it's kind of dealing with, the end of childhood, moving on to that next stage of your life, the uncertainty, and what kind of friendships and traits you're going to bring with you into the future.
Being on the big screen, right? Being on the big screen itself and seeing what you've done on the big screen at the festival itself, how does that motivate you to move forward?
Oh man, I mean, it reaffirms so much hard work, that all of us put into it, the actors, the crew, and I'm such a perfectionist, so I'm always seeing the little things of like, I could have done this here, I could have done this here, but I'm super proud of it, and it just makes me excited for the next one, to take all of those lessons into the next project.
Tara Reid on the red carpet. How do you feel about being here at this VIP event for tonight?
I've done over 100 movies in my career, so I've done from comedies to dramas to horrors to this, that, but I've never got challenged with a role like this one. Yes. And it by far was the hardest role I've ever did, and it did take an effect on me. Normally you could shake it off, but it stayed with me for a while, and I watched it yesterday, and I'm proud of the movie. When
you saw this and people were responding to it, how did you feel at the end when the movie was over?
Yeah, I'm really truly proud of this project. I'm proud of everyone that is involved in this, from the crew, the cast, everyone, the people that got involved to make this movie, our investors, like everyone. Like it's a small circle, but we made it. It was like the little train that could, and it's amazing, and it's exciting to be here, and it's exciting to talk about something you love so much. Yes, and acting has always been my love of my life, and this is something I'm really passionate about, and let's see what happens.
I like that. So, Tara Reid, do you have any inspirational words?
I think at the end of the day, you just have to believe. Like, in anything you do, if you don't believe 100%, it's not going to happen. Yes. But when you believe so much in your heart, even if you're delusional in it, but you believe, it will work. Patience is the virtue in this whole game that we're all playing in the movies. And that's what it's about. It's about believing in yourself, putting around great people around you, great filmmakers, great actors, great crews, great friends, and you will find success at the end of it because they all love you and you love them as much as it is, and that's where success comes from.
That's correct. All right, everybody, it's time. It is time to do another red carpet. One of the greatest filmmakers that's actually here. I'm going to have him state his name so everybody can know exactly who he is. Sir, please state your name.
Sean McNamara.
Let's go. Yes. Sean, I was hyped even before when I had to interview you on the red carpet, but now we're in front of great people for this VIP event. So tell me exactly, how do you feel tonight being here at this event?
Oh, I love being here. The whole event has been fantastic, and I saw some great films here. Gosh, one of them was Dr. Quarantine and the Paper Flowers. I mean, my gosh, these are great films.
Yeah.
And just being able to get to watch those on a big screen is huge.
Yes. I think as a filmmaker, and looking at other films, does that also give you other ideas as well too when you're ready to actually start making more films as well?
Oh yeah, some of my best ideas come from going to see other people's films. I'm just so blown away by their talent. And then I go, gosh, I want to do that in my next film.
Yes, and I think that keeps the motivation going as well too. And also meeting great people that actually made those films as well. Have you been networking with some people tonight?
I've been networking all the whole festival. It's fantastic. Some incredible writers, actors, producers, directors, everybody. I'm glad to meet all of them.
You have a lot of films, right? And what would you give some of the upcoming filmmakers some inspirational words coming from the heart?
Well, the biggest thing, first of all, if they're here, that means they did do it. So I actually did a seminar today called Just Shoot It. And that's what I give to people who haven't made a film yet. But everybody who did it, they just shot it. And that's important. You got to start somewhere. And there's, as far as a filmmaker is concerned, there's never been a better time than right now to make your movies because of technology.
Well, thank you once again for being here. Man, it's such a great time talking to you. Everybody put your hands together for one of the greatest filmmakers. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Yes.